Live life, how's it going, man? Eagle Road 23, what's up? What's the secret? I'm in a clandestine secret location. You know, I'm without my wife because I'm eating chip witch, drinking soda. So I went to the IP. I don't know how I got in there. KCI? Well, I'm technically, what does running guns mean? Just got back from Kentucky. Johnny Three Bar. Oh, is that like cell tower bars? What's the Johnny Three Bar mean? So I am in a secret, undisclosed location. In case you haven't figured that out. Oh. Over-ish. Shit, you know. All about doing covert-ish. Stream Elements, how's it going, man? What event am I at? So, hold on. Oh. I am at, or not at. No, I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm at Pew Party. Well, I was at the VIP party. Here I am, Duke. I called Dark. I woke him up. He was sleeping. I was gonna say we'd call him again, but that's actually my phone that I'm streaming on, so we can't call. So yeah, I was at the VIP party. I saw Bob from JSD, a couple of those JSD guys. Of course, Jay the shooter. I got to talk to Jay, talk to Jay's wife. I actually, so for the first time ever, believe it or not, Florida man, I have not met Xander Cron. So I met Xander for the first time in person, along with, I mean, I met Mr. Snow like briefly in passing at SHHhh Show, but I got to hang out and talk with guys. Mrs. Misty Ron Lane, how are you this evening? So, all right. So Misty says that if we ever meet, she's going to be like all sorts of fangirl-ish. We got to make that happen. I can tell Ron to come down and visit. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be too loud because I'm in a hotel. So Pew Party is in the Orlando area. Yeah, Pew Party 2. And that's thrown on by Jay the shooter. And Jay just let me know. It's like, oh man, you bring any extra equipment? I'm like, dude, you told me not to. Ollie, just but so yes, Pew Party. And where's Rambo, Mr. Rich? So yeah, it's like it actually is like 2.5 hours north of me. Good name. We haven't talked Clover time. How's it going? Happy Cinco de Mayo, Clover. And then against the masses, 0-5. I'm not sure what that means. So, few parties like 2.5 hours north of me. There was a meet and greet tonight. I was hanging out with TJ from Get Report, smoking cigars, drinking beers. Well, the Cat Man, how's it going? How's it going? God, a lot of good people are turning up. Happy Revenge of the Fifth. Yes, yes. Well, Crumpy, actually, yeah, you're a bit of a Star Wars nerd also. So yeah, Crumpy and Gun Doctor were on, and you know they're talking all sorts of Star Wars nerdiness last Thursday, yesterday on the on Crump Live show. So I enjoy Star Wars, but I am so not that much into it as they are. I'm into it, but you know, into it as any street man could be into it. Did I say that wrong? I think I said that back. Anyhow, I need to talk to you. So, yeah, Dark was. I'm not going to talk ish about Dark, but anyhow, uh, Dark's being a daddy this weekend, so I don't believe he's going to be doing a show tomorrow. 80RX, 80XR920. How can you be calling me, man? That's on my phone. I got to decline your call because crap. Yeah, I'm so I can only have I'm on cellular with my phone and I'm on Wi-Fi on my Chromebook, so I can actually read what you guys are saying. Um, yeah, I didn't check what time Pew Party starts. You misclicked. Well, dude, I'm happy to talk. Goober Pete, hi, Rich, and everyone. Oh, hey, man, I forgot I can just click on this shit, right? Sent me a photo. Damn, I can't look at the photo. So, I don't know if you guys realize, but if you eat ice cream with Coke Zero, it kind of has a miniature Mentos effect and nucleates and causes all sorts of bubbles. It used to be in Mass Chat. Oh gosh. So it I think what we all need to do in life is be introspective and then respective of other people and their feelings and understand what's going on. This whole Matt Hoover thing has been hard on me, and I've got nothing to do with it. I'm just a friend. It really breaks me up, and I think today's day 14 that Matt's being held. Well, Dark, Crump, and I are working very hard behind the scenes, do whatever we can to support Matt and support Erica and help them out with things. Uh, it's tough. I mean, I talk to Matt almost every day, and it's hard on me. I can't imagine how it is on Erica and her kids, and I'm not trying to overinflate like how good of a friend Matt and I are. I I have like a couple of character defects, and one big character defect that I have is about right and wrong and people understanding. It's a little more complex, but people understanding right and wrong. And it's like what happened to Matt is not right. And I want to like run down the streets yelling like a wild man and just say it's not right. More better praise. G23. What's up? What's up? We got Toy Town in here. I miss Toy Town. So yeah, the whole Matt Hoover thing. It's not because he's a friend. It's because it's just dramatically wrong what happened. And I'm a tech geek. I'm a cloud engineer. That's my day job from way back. I've been doing IT geekery tech shit on the internet. And how long? 10 minutes in, and I used the first bad word. Okay. Uh, the the first time I felt really, really betrayed, like by my clan, was when they started censoring conservative voices on the internet. And because when I started with tech, it was about free expression of ideas and communication. It wasn't about censorship. There was no such thing as censorship. So I felt like I was betrayed by my tech client. The air conditioner's cold right there. That's cool. Okay. So I felt betrayed by my tech client, that they're censoring people's voices because when I started in tech, it was about freedom of expression. Uh, in in the United States, we talk about what's right and freedom and justice, and putting Matt Hoover in jail and Justin Irving in jail has nothing to do with justice, and it breaks my heart. And I've heard, let me see if I get the saying right, that Republicans love the country and hate the government, and Democrats love the government and hate the country. I mean, that's a tough one to live with. But yeah, that seems to be what's going on. Jose Romero, you're rich. I've been fighting. We have to keep fighting and not give in. Yep, yep. My watch tells me it's Tea Party. Yeah, I'm. It's interesting about the defects that our little group has. Me, Trump, Dark. Um, when there's a problem, I'm like a dog with a bone, and it will not go away until I solve that problem. I'm I'm That's another mental defect that I have. So I'm a problem solver in a very big way. So until the problem's solved, I'm gonna be like all about it. Um, Crump has like a clinical defect. He has no fear. He can't be intimidated. Um, I don't know that I can be intimidated, but I'm more like to intimidate me. It's not that I can't be intimidated. I have a mental defect about not understanding the danger that I'm in by whoever's trying to intimidate me or whatever. So John might understand that, but he can't be intimidating. I'm not talking right. It's too late for me. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting what's going on, and we're all, like I said, working hard to support Matt. What's going on with Matt is just really, really, really wrong. Yeah, Johnny Three Bar, they are political prisoners. It's determination is not a defect. You're right. Uh-oh. Man Against the Masses is needing me, so I don't have a device that I could, because of hotel Wi-Fi. I just figured the best way out of the hotel with video would be like on my phone, on my carrier. Dude, I'm not sure what you're saying here, but that's funny. Hold on. Did I not click on that? All right. That Crumpy definitely defective though. um, Click the wrong buttons here. Anyhow, so yeah, I just got on to tell you guys I was hanging out with a bunch of cool people, drinking beers, smoking cigars, pizza, night strike, car safe night. Indeed they are, because I'm not flying. So, I see. I can't. Can I pull up a meeting? Hold on. If he Man Against the Masses always hits me up on Instagram, so let me pull up Instagrams on my computer here. I can do that here. For some reason, I started an incognito window and didn't realize it. Let me start up a regular window. And Man Against the Masses, you just want to know when I'm flying over your house? Well, I'm sorry, Night Strike. You just want to know when I'm flying up. Oh my God. All right. The smart move on my part, not using hotel Wi-Fi to stream on. What? All right. Did you get memberships out, man? That's crazy. So StreamYard doesn't show it, and I'm actually not watching on StreamYard. I am watching on StreamYard. Messages. I got 3 messages here on the grams. So, and giving out memberships is very generous. Thank you. That's a real baller move. 10 members. Wow. Never hit a moving vehicle with. Wait. Rich has never hit. Yes, I have. Yeah. The only car I've hit with my. So I always say, I haven't had a car accident since I got my pilot's license, unless you count the car I hit with my plane. Well, they were in the left lane. I was in the right lane. My plane kind of takes up more than one lane. Lands close to 100 miles an hour. 10 members? Really? All right. Your messages. What did Man Against the Masses send me? It's not right. Oh, that's funny. And let's see what that is. 1 minute ago, Andrew Dana. I don't know who that is. Oh, cool. So Kron posted a pic in his story. So I'll have to heart that. A lot of us Florida boys. And let's see. So, what's in it here? Okay. Anyhow, let me close that window and long-ish. So, yeah. Look at man, car crash. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Looks like people got memberships. That is very cool. Just supporting the good fight. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in Florida. So I am like in the Orlando-ish area. So that's where Pew Party is. And so let me do this differently. I'm gonna stop this from running. Close out of that. I don't know why that was open. But let me go to YouTube so I can see what's going on. Oh, you live in Pensacola and Alabama. Isn't that the same place? Did you sweep the room with a frequency scanner before? Wow. Wow. Oh, the ish, I can't tell you. So that's a problem since I've uh, been friends with Crump. There's a lot of crap I can't talk about. So I always have to go through that filter. And I'm not exactly next door neighbors with Trump. Trump lives 20 minutes away from me. And somehow he's never invited me over. I don't understand why. Let me recant what I just said because it's disrespectful. President Trump, or former President Trump. Let me give him all due credit. He deserves it. So I am quite flattered that 28EDU is streaming right now, and you guys are hanging out with me. So that is very flattering. Because 28EDU is a good guy. I'm a Creek Indian from Al. Oh, really? Wow, very cool. Very cool. Oh my gosh. So the Kev man. Right. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, sir. That is a blessing. Thank you. That is very cool. How do I click out of that? How do I click? I don't know how to click. Damn it. Oh, there. Okay. So oh, ADXR 920 is in both chats. So you're in 28EDU's chat and my chat at the same time. Okay, okay. So that's like my daughter is flying to Italy and she's going through Switzerland, through Zurich, I believe. And like, well, depending on where they drew the border, that was Italy at one time, I think. I might be doing geography wrong, but so I, if you guys don't know how cheap I am, I'm a pretty cheap SOB and pretty thrifty. But my daughter's going to Italy and it's costing a stupid amount of money. She's studying abroad for like 4 weeks. And she's like, well, I want to save money. There's this tour. I'm like, you know what? You're in Italy. The expensive part was getting there. If you want to do a tour, go do the tour. She's like, there was this boat ride. There was a, like, do it. Just do it. Because the cost was getting there. So um, I had the Southwest Visa card, and it was like $100 to get a Southwest Visa, like upgrade my Visa card to one with no fees. So I got the one with no fees. And but I got one for my wife and one for my daughter. My daughter's 21 now. Now the other thing is I'm with Comcast on the phone on the cellular service. And the we switched her over to Verizon, but not quite. That went sideways in a big way. So we're originally with Verizon, and then the three of us, my wife, my daughter, and I, switched over to Comcast, which is Xfinity. And then we go to switch back, and it's not a seamless process. There's a lot of ish that went sideways on that. So the reason for the switch over is because Comcast would charge you $10 a day international roaming. So for 4 weeks, that'd be $280. Verizon charges $10 a day, and after 10 days, that's it. It caps at 10 days. So it'd only be $100. Like, hey, go to Verizon. Oh man, thanks for the super chat. Go to Verizon and we'll just switch your phone over. So we did that yesterday. It still hasn't switched. So that's kind of freaking crazy. And so let's see what Scott's. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place here. All right, so I was on YouTube. You're a good guy for helping out Mrs. CRS in being there for their family. Their conviction is complete BS, and I'm looking forward to it being overturned on appeal. From your lips to God's ears, man. And like I tell Matt and Erica that I wish I could do more. Uh, seriously, I thought 2 weeks ago on Friday I'd be just late getting to the party to hang out and drink beers with Justin and Matt. I never thought that this would be Matt taken into custody. That's kind of crazy. I'm reading some of the comments here. You guys are funny. Tier none, Larperator. How's it going? How's it going? So we had some funny conversations. It was hanging out, chatting with Mr. Snow. Oh, Mr. Snow hit me up with some swag. It's the Mr. Snow file patch. It's a Velcro patch, which is kind of freaking cool. Tim Hoppa, how's it going? Welcome aboard. So yeah, the Matt's doing good, and he's adjusting to his situation, and he's working his tail off. You know, where Erica is working on videos, and Matt's guiding her through that. I've been um, I set up remote desktops so I can remote into Matt's computer that Erica's using and helping her out with things. Um, so it just breaks my heart that his little girls are alone and not with their dad because I don't I'm not sure how everybody grew up. My dad had always at least two jobs. Hold on, wait till the fans room is uh so uh my like we learned by things happening by our own experience in our family life. And I had thought if crap is paid for, that was being a dad. And I didn't realize how much more there was to being a dad. And I'm not saying my dad lost his father at a very young age, so he really didn't have a good dad role model. So I don't think he understood um, all of the intricate details of being a dad. And so something like that, the loss of a father, like just in my family, when you think about that, that's two generations that it affected. Hopefully I did things right with my daughter, but I I was much more involved with my daughters growing up than my dad was involved with my growing up. And I'm not saying anything bad about my dad. That's not what I'm here to do. But I'm telling you that story to relate it to Matt. All Matt wants to do is be a dad, be a husband, and he he really I when you look at other people's lives and like how they have things figured out, set up, and how they're able to like pay their bills. So Matt would work. I don't know when he gets up till like noon, doing YouTube videos. I don't know if it was 5 days a week or 7 days a week. And then he'd hang out the rest of the day with his wife and kids because that's what he wanted to do. And for him, that was like the baller lifestyle. For him, the great thing was being a dad and being with his kids, being with his wife. And it's just and maybe seeing that um and knowing that he can't be with his kids and his wife is what's really grating on me. So we are very hopeful that July 31st that the judge says, hey, these convictions, these guilty verdicts are yes, and that she vacates them or something. I hope and pray that it'll be over after that. I don't know. I don't know. But uh, yeah, I don't know if that's how it's going to work. I hope and I pray that's the way it's going to work. But Matt's a good guy. I pray for him every day. I might have missed today. Uh, I pray for him to be strong. I pray for Erica to be strong. I pray for Erica and her kids to be taken care of and that they're blessed and they feel loved. Now, uh-oh, Night Strike's getting love from Ting Ting. So, Anyhow, let's see, how long have I been on? I've been on for half an hour shooting the shit. I do miss, Dark was off for 2 weeks, and I do like hanging out with Dark and doing a show with him. So it's kind of, uh, so it's funny. I told Dark that I would do a show with him last night, and I had to bail because I forgot. I told my wife I'd go to the airport and pick somebody up with her. And I'm like, no, no, you're not going to the airport alone. I'm going with you. Not like it's a big deal. It's not, well, West Palm Beach could be iffy, but if you broke down and had to walk off 95, it'd be iffy. But going to the airport, Palm Beach isn't a big deal. So I'm like, oh man, I can't do a show with you. And then Dark didn't do a show last night. And it's funny, I'm like you guys, I'm like going to Dark's channel and I'm refreshing, clicking live and seeing if there's a show or get a show. And I'm like, what, no show? Oh, dude, Ting, you're funny. I've got to go get a beer soon. What's Butt Light? What was it? So we were at, so I was going to pull my phone out and look at the location. So some brewery place in town. So it was kind of cool. Good beers. What's the best kind of beer? What kind of beer you're drinking at the moment? Actually, it doesn't. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't make you fat because much any beer that doesn't make you fat doesn't taste too good. Miller Lite is decent. Bud Light, I've never enjoyed. And Michelob Light, I think, is worse. I think that's a Anheuser-Busch product also. The best beer is other people's beer. I like that one. I like that. Rusty Shackelford, how's it going? So, I don't know. I mean, my dad was moved to Pennsylvania and he would drink Yingling, and I like the Yingling, so that was decent. Um, I on on Long Island, I had a buddy. His family was involved with Miller products, so I would drink a lot of Miller beer because his family was involved with Miller products. Uh, Realistically, all right. So I don't know when the PSA gathering was, but I brought beer home. I brought like 4 beers home from the PSA gathering, left a bunch at the house. I haven't drank any of those beers. I dropped one and it broke open. And I would tell you I like beer, but I've actually bought 12 packs of beer and I've had it in the fridge and it'll actually expire before I get to drink it all. So, because what kind of drinker I am, kind of drinker I used to be. Uh, I've never once had a Miller. Really? Hmm. Probably been drinking better beers. Tsingtao, Chinese beer. So what I always wonder about is, all right, so happy Cinco de Mayo for 8 more minutes. It is Cinco de Mayo. Dad was an old Milwaukee best drinker when I was a kid. That's cool. Schlitz beer makes me pop. Poop, poop. Oh, well, enjoy. That's what coffee's for. But I mean, if you drink beer in the morning, do that. Good for you. And I'm a little jealous that you and Dark has you picked as his boot wife. Bummed about that. So an older woman with a shopping cart full of Bud Light 30 packs. First thing came to mind. It's raged. So when the whole Bud Light story broke, Is that the proper terminology? But or when their advertising department got fired. Um, I was trying to think, of course, Kid Rock unloaded with a full auto MP5, MP5K, um, on a couple of cases of Bud Light. I was trying to think of something funny to do, and of course, living in Florida, I could shoot in my backyard. I still, believe it or not, have not shot my MP5K that I got from PSA. Now, it's not a real MP5; it's a knockoff. But at the gathering, I did shoot one. 45 is light. A bush light, camouflage kits. Beer. I never even heard of Lucky Beer. Lucky Beer had puzzles under the caps. Old English, yes, yes. Bring it back, drink it on the corner. Memories. What does Fluffy Bunny Arsenal say? I consider myself a founder of Road Brewery, which made Ice House because I drank so much when they first got started. Now I no longer drink. Oh, the bush lattes. So it's funny. I'm on the phone. I'm driving up here. So if any of you want to know how I drive, ask Richard Ponder. Uh, so I joke most single engine aircraft don't fly as fast as I drive. So on the way up here, for the most part, I did pretty good. But then, like the last 15 miles was bumper to bumper traffic on the local roads. And I kept like, oh man, I'm going to be there early. I'm going to be there early. Not so much. And then it's like Cinco de Mayo, and they had some sort of like block party, or the roads were blocked off, and everybody from town parked around this brewery, the Claremont Brewery, where the IP3 was. So it's like I had to orbit like 3 or 4 times before I found a place to park. That was kind of a bummer. I was like, oh yeah, okay, everything's blocked off, but the brewery's got to have its own parking. No, so that was the case. And I don't know, have I told you guys about the ticks in my bed? So awful. But if I ever invite, somebody like Mrs. Ron Wayne and Ron Wayne to come down, they're gonna be like, there's no ticks in this bed, are there? So let's see. Uh, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, uh, what happens is my wife works the dog in the morning, puts the dog in my bed, and I'll get up just before 8 o'clock, and I saw a tick running across my pillow, big black. So I kind of flipped out a little bit. I shook it off in the jacuzzi tub, and I'm staring at it, and I don't know why. Are you sponsored by Kirkland brand? Yeah, like Kirkland would sponsor me, but I hold on. Where's my garbage? Kirkland 5 Hour Energy Drink. So in case you guys are amateur drinkers, just want to let you know. 5 Hour Energy Drink, or the Kirkland knockoff, has B complex vitamins in it, and that metabolizes the alcohol. So a couple of problems about the next morning is one is dehydration, two is metabolizing the alcohol. B complex vitamin will do that. Now, I'm the kind of guy who drink caffeinated beverages and fall right to sleep, so it's not going to affect me falling asleep. Got a Modelo beer lover. So, where the hell was I? Oh, the tick story. All right. So 2 weeks ago, I see a tick. I just see one. Then I pull back the covers. I see more. the bed. Right, right. Yeah, I haven't deticked the bed here. So, okay. So I find like four or five ticks in the bed. And, so I strip the bed and we throw everything in the wash. And that was the Friday that Matt got convicted. So my wife and I, we drove up to Jacksonville. And when I got back, the Sunday, Sunday 2 weeks ago, I didn't sleep. Actually, I started taking apart the bed some more. There was like, I don't know if it's a sham or ruffle or whatever that goes under the box spring between, the whatever, early stuff. There was a colony of damn ticks in my bed. I was flipping the frick out, in fact, with my blood. There was several dozen ticks, like in between, and there were black stains, I guess tick poop. So, oh man. So I my daughter was in college, so I slept in her room and I took the bed apart and I actually uh so 280 to use day job does I don't know if he talks about what he does there. He does landscape. I'm like, hey, what do I do for ticks? He's like, oh, it's permathin. So I got that on Amazon. I sprayed like my mattress a couple of times. Sprayed my mattress, I have like a foam topper and a box spray under the bed frame. I sprayed the whole damn thing. Yeah, there were ticks. I know what a tick looks like. So what? They maybe my ventilation system? Oh, all right. King size mattresses are crazy expensive. So I sprayed them twice over like 12 hours with the permatin, everything. I checked a week later and there were no ticks. And then this morning I found one dead black tick and like one super small brown tick. Like that could be a Lyme tick, which flipped me the frick out. And of course the pattern followed. Like I didn't find any more in the bed, but I'm thinking, they're coming in with a dog, like dogs walk around. I'm gonna see if I can get the yard treated. I'm not sure. That's right, right. It's put drops on the back of mine. Oh man. Well, I'm real sure they're not in the mattress because I left like the mattress standing on its side for a couple of days and I sprayed like the mattress, the box spring, and everything twice with permanent. And I didn't see anything. And I checked a week later and I took everything apart and I didn't see anything. So it was only this morning that I saw a dead tick. I don't know why there would be a dead tick. It doesn't make any sense. You had tick stick. Crap. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's got to be from the dog. Because my wife puts the dog in bed with me, and I love that dog. I rub the dog's head for like 20, 30 minutes in the morning, just nonstop. The dog knows that she's gonna get some good head rubs, belly rubs, when she's in bed with me. Oh, oh God. Ting Ting, when are we going drinking? I want to know. I want to know. All right, so I mean, the tick looks like a two-ball snowman, so it's easy to tell what a tick looks like. What? Okay, Mike. Oh man. Not read that. I'm not reading it. We're not on the Firearms Radio Network, so not everything has to be audio available. But yeah, good reason. Avoid text. Oh, make this monetize this. Monetize this. I had you guys on here for 45 minutes. You're damn right. But I got white sheets, white bed, white this, white everything. White line, the monetization. So it automatically monetizes uh, shorts, but it doesn't monetize automatically lines. Should be able to set them. That would be nice. So this is the second random-ish stream, random-ish live stream. Just checking my analytics. How did I just did a quick short, got 20 views on it, just so 45 minutes ago. Checking the analytics here. What? Oh, wrong video. What the heck? That's not me. Looking for your comments. Is he saying only fish and bird? Oh, I've heard about that. My female friend got AS. I don't know what that is. Got it from a tick in or red meat anymore. That's not so. Only fish and bird. Oh gosh, if I couldn't eat steak or hamburgers, wow, that would be crazy. And Ting Ting, I'm not reading your comment. Okay, all right. So my daughter went to both her middle school and her high school were magnet schools for the performing arts. And she would come home with lice. I don't know how many times. And it was, I don't know if it was just under $200 or so. I mean, it was under $200 each time she needed a treat. So all the time and then her and my wife would both get it. So it'd be, somewhere $300 to $400 seemed like every couple of weeks, because of ticks. And they would have to go to ticks, lice, I'm sorry. So they would have to go to lice solutions and they would comb their hair, chemically treat, blah, 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 all sorts of crazy stuff. So finally, I got fed up with it. I think, I've been off and on with work in the last 15 years. So it's been kind of rough financially. I think I had a job at the time. I'm like, fine. You know what? It was like 250 or something like that for a lifetime tip club tip. I keep saying tip. Lice solutions membership. I paid for it. Skylar and my wife never got lice again. Like what? Did they just put the chemical in their head saying don't come back? I mean, what? It's ticks give you alpha gal disease. AS. Hold on. Where did the message go? Like, all right, so on my phone, the messages are running slower. Oh, AS is my friend's initials. Ticks carry alpha gal, which makes you allergic to meat for 20 to 40 years. No! Comes away after a long time. Damn! Um, the Kevman. So if they get lice again, just have my wife and daughter match my hairstyle. I don't think that's gonna float. Time to tingle. Close up shop for the. Whoa, what are you doing, Mike? Smoking in the bandit line. Gills a spinning and the beavers a grinning. Yeah, so I don't know. I might do IG Live from View Party tomorrow. I'm gonna hopefully shoot some content. Oh wow! I gotta say thanks to all of you guys. So on my other channel, I've been calling it the B channel, Flying Rich Firearms. We are now at 11,000 subscribers, which is freaking nuts. Just like Gun Doctor has a secret Star Wars channel that nobody knows what it is. I started another channel about like military technology and aviation. Like 8 views on the 3 videos I've posted so far. I'm going to get beer. What beer? Hmm. I mean, I would say get a Yingling if you haven't had a Yingling. That would be good. Made in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. I haven't been to the cave that it originally was brewed in, but I've been to the airport in the town there and hung out in the town. So I'd give the Yingling a try. So what state is Ting Ting? Where are you? I'm thinking you're in California. I don't know why. All right, so here's the military aviation technology channel that I'm doing. I'm not telling anyone what it is. Crump doesn't know, Dark doesn't know, nobody knows. And I'm not telling you people either because I'm part of it's scientific method and part of it is I want to see how hard it is to organically grow a channel. I'm not even using my voice. I've got an AI voice and ChatGPT is writing the scripts. So, and here's the cool thing, your US government gives you the video clips for free. So there's a DoD or whatever website where I can download any military aviation or technology video, and I got free content. So that was my whole plan was to. So I joke on the internet, the only internet channels that are doing any good are the internet channels that tell you how to make it big on the internet. Prove me wrong. So, okay. Wait, Yangling is the oldest American beer. Yep, yep, yep. Correct, correct. I, boy, I can talk about commercial aviation. I have friends that fly for airlines. I don't, but will the Air Force trust Rich with an F-35? So, dude, I met a guy tonight. His wife is an F-35 test pilot, and she was the first person to land on a carrier. So, Seattle, living in Tulsa. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you mentioned Tulsa. Kevin, I don't know what you're saying is okay, okay, but okay. Uh, Major factors: presence, comedy, and editing skill. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've tried. So I did 3 videos on my military technology and aviation channel, and um, one video has 0 views. So it was a quiz on the F-35, and the I did a short and I did a long. Oh man, Johnny Bar, you're too funny. Too funny. And yes, I believe Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ooh, what kind of donor cycle? I mean, motorcycle do you have? Oh, I made that joke. I definitely made that joke. So, I don't know that long form content is preferred by the algorithm. Definitely, long form is better for making money because there's more watch minutes. Shorts definitely get you more views. Now, if you're someone like Brandon Herrera that gets, I don't know how many views his videos get. I hope he gets millions because he has millions of subscribers. So when when you're that popular on YouTube on the platform, I don't think there'd be any reason to do shorts. So it's quite the opposite for me. Really? Wait. Hold on. Okay, I don't know that I've seen you on the channel before, but welcome, Hippocaris. Many fighter pilots are female. Shorter, hard to bring connection keeps them from blacking out as easily. I have never heard that. That's super cool. Yeah, can't run ads unless you have like 10 minutes. I think it's 8 minutes you get two ads in if you're like running not live content, but pre-recorded content. Tim is from Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Oh, you're an OG YouTube person. So anyhow, folks, that's the Scooby Doo. Erica Matt Hoover's wife has a new video coming out. It'll probably be out Monday-ish. Matt LaRossiere Fuddbuster did a video. I think he released it yesterday. And excuse me, a chopped up version of that is going to be going on Matt's channel. I think with that, I'm going to call it an evening. Thank you for joining me, listening to me ramble, shoot the ish with you. I do appreciate your time, and like I've said many times, it's a lot of therapy for me to talk to you folks and just to talk in general. So I do appreciate it. You guys have a great freaking evening. Look for me on the grams tomorrow, and hope you have a nice night, Rich. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Good night.